Hello everybody, this is Cheeseburger Jesus. Welcome to a black screen because I haven't opened the application yet. The music's about to get relatively loud when I open the app, so here we go. Welcome to Fausts Alptraum. Relatively for me, it's loud. I kind of turned it down by 8 decibels.
Setting 1012.
Perhaps slightly chillier in the San Fernando.
Again, you show yourselves, you wavering forms, revealed, as you once were, to clouded vision. Shall I attempt to hold you fast once more, hearts willing still to suffer that illusion? Of lovely hours, those slipped from me and lost, they can no longer hear this latest song. I bring my verses to the unknown throng, my heart's made anxious even by their clapping. A shudder takes me, tear on tear entire, the firm heart feels awakened and remote. What I possess seems far away from me, and what has gone becomes reality. Goth Faust. So this has turned out to be interesting already. Like I said, this is the first. The day is Heinrich Faust's funeral. Well, this is what I get for a blind Let's Play. Despite how the sign read, even she wasn't sure if that was his real name. So let's put it this way. Today is Daddy's funeral. There are more people than I thought. Aunt revealed traces of annoyance beneath her veil. So sleepy, the girl thought. Why must we get up to face such a dreary day? Chatter permeated the sea of black suits which she recognized only a few. A few in the crowd wept with sorrow. How nice it was that there was still those who would lament his passing. It's about time to go? Aunt asked with a smile. Why does Aunt smile when she clearly never means it? The girl yawned and looked at the tomb, almost wishing she could swap places with the person resting inside. The coffin closed with a firm click as if a patch of clouds in the gloomy sky had run headlong into the wall. Is it this one? No. No matter how tightly the lush blue tiles were stacked, no one could still detect the passage of time. What's wrong? Aunt turned around, mystified. The girl didn't want to go in. Aunt smiled wryly, as if she had read the girl's mind. You only have to go in and see what's in here. Don't worry, it belongs to you now. No, why do you think that would bother me? This isn't what you guys say at home. However, the girl kept all those thoughts to herself. Never mind, just wait outside then, Aunt waved as she turned dismissively. The doorknob turned smoothly. So slow. Going in wasn't better than staying out here, but she just wanted to go home as soon as possible. Any home would do. Aunt Marthe, The very air seemed to freeze. A horizontal layout could just barely be made out through the haze clouding the unlit lights in the antechamber. In the silence, it was as if dust would be stirred up by the slightest step, but the odd thing was there was no dust at all. Weird. Both doors were locked. Why? The electricity must be on. Where's a light? A light. I don't screech, by the way, people. That's why I did that. Just a cat. That was frightening. Feline eyes lanced a sharp look out of the gloom, where cold black fur melted into the shadows. It flicked away in the next second. It disappeared. Where had it come from? The cat had vanished from the corners of her eyes. Weird. Huh? The empty path extended further into the darkness. No, Aunt could not have passed by here, but... Okay, now I get to control the character. Step, 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 step. Oh god. Okay. There was nothing. Empty space all around her, but nothing revealed itself. The dead air thrummed violently in her ears. There's no way Aunt could be here. A screeching noise came from the door behind her. What in the world? Darkness oozed in. Okay, then that's... yeah. Close the door. This was the beginning of the nightmare. A patch of purple was eerily bright in the absence of light, as if it had been sugar-coated with icing. Hello? An piercingly sweet voice sounded as a patch of purple probed out from the inky depths. Smooth locks, bleached of color, as if waiting for a painter's palette that would drip down any second now, peered out. The ashen-faced owner turned to greet her. Hi? Yes. Oh, excellent. You understand me. A purplish-white figure pulled itself up as if ascending a long flight of stairs. What time is it? Is it spring? Long sleeves flapped across her vision, but the way the figure moved didn't seem entirely human. Who are you? I remember the door being locked. If there's nothing else, can you shut the door on your way out? It started moving away with a flourish of its sleeves, accompanied by the clopping sound of a horse's hooves. It seemed bored, but this made her feel a bit uneasy. She yelled defiantly, I don't want to leave! This is Father's old house, so she would be the one to inherit it. The adults had said that before. No matter how unwilling their expressions had been, they'd indeed said that before. Therefore, she wasn't going to let herself be swept out the door no matter what. The figure stood and turned back, despite being far away. Oh? She regretted her words almost immediately, particularly as the figure swiftly closed distance between them. She realized its expression hadn't changed, as she tilted her head a long way up to meet its gaze. Really? The violently purple eyes flashed gleefully as if they had suddenly remembered something. A garish grin abruptly split open the pale face. Elizabeth? A cloyingly sweet voice spelled out the girl's name. You've returned. The light disappeared suddenly as if the window's shutters had snapped shut. And then, the door opened. Her body moved of its own accord, disconnected from a mind roiling with confusion. Elizabeth sprinted up the steps and past a dim doorframe draped with spiderwebs, retracing her original path. She couldn't remember why she set foot in this place, and a growing sense of nauseated distaste urged her to leave. Her heart settled when she finally set foot on the lush carpet. As long as the front door is still open, then. Huh? What? There was nothing on the wall. Where's the door? She was trapped by the nothingness that revealed itself in front of her, just like how the cat previously cowered in the corner. This couldn't possibly be happening. What's wrong? The nauseating voice was starting to become irritatingly familiar. Let me out, she cried. Eh? What's that you say? There's no such thing as the front door. She retorted. I just came in from the front door. I didn't see that. You told me to shut the door on my way out. I don't remember saying that. The unease that had disappeared resurfaced with a will, almost tangible in its strength. Terror, exhaustion. She didn't want to face this latest turn of events. A strong sense of fatigue stole its way into her mind, and her eyes started to close. What's wrong? Elizabeth? How did the being know her name? Her eyes shut firmly before she could ask the question. Indeed, I shall enchant your eyes and your ears, instead of shutting yourself away, sad as the worm. That gnaws your books. Come, follow me to a new place. Let us go, then, to learn about life, and leave the rubbish of philosophy. Verlois, la Fausts. Elizabeth opened her eyes. Where is this place? The pendulum ticked away mercilessly in the empty air, as if it was the only living thing left in the world. I don't want to leave yet. I want to see if there's a save point. Okay, here we go. Escape. Okay, here we go. Alt-Enter switches to full screen. Okay, that would have been good to know. Chocolates will increase walking speed. Matches will increase line of sight. Keeping to a certain walking speed and sight radius will decrease the chances of danger. The reflection of my face, a stern expression. A key. The half of the label that remains is if right corridor, or 1F. No firewood. There are matches and a chandelier. Or a candle. Why did I say chandelier? Using matches will increase your vision range. They can be used repeatedly until the maximum limit is reached. You will be unable to progress if you cannot see. There's paper and ink. Do you wish to make a record? Yes. Well, this has been quite the interesting start. This is going to be the second of the two series that I'm going to hold on to for now. Pinstripe and this one. And after I finish this one or Pinstripe, I'm going to go ahead and go start Telltale Guardians of the Galaxy. But anyways, this pendulum is getting on my nerves now. Anyways, this is Cheeseburger Jesus signing out. Bye-bye!